How to gain confident mindset. Thanks a million. Rasul Kuatov. Rasul, I'll tell you one thing. Okay, I've given many speeches on confidence. You know, a lot of times companies hire me to come give a speech, a talk, and I always say something. I always say in my presentation, I always talk about confidence is competence. Confidence is competence. And I give this talk so many times, and I have this whole thing. And one day I'm going to make it a book. Okay, one day I will make it a book. I think it's a really, really great presentation. People love it, it seems. And I've got so much positive feedback. It's helped so many people. So I'm happy to share it with as many people as possible. But my presentation, goes step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then it culminates to confidence is competence. And during my talk, this woman one time got up and she got really angry with me because I said confidence is competence. And the reason why I use that term, I don't use that anymore, okay? She got angry with me because she thought it was arrogant for me to say that if you're not confident, that means the opposite would be you're incompetent. That's not what I meant, okay? What I'm trying to say is the reason why I use the term confidence is competence is because it's a mnemonic. Those of you who've been listening a long time to my show, you know I love mnemonics. If I teach somebody something with a mnemonic, I have a deep belief that they're going to remember it for 10 years from now. 10 years from now, they still remember it. Mnemonics, guys, are the way to go. If you're trying to memorize something, if you get into the world of mnemonics, I'm not going to go on a tangent. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. The greatest memories in the world, they all use mnemonics. The best of the best. The world's greatest memory is Dominic O'Donnell. Okay, he wrote many books on memory. I follow him closely. I use mnemonics personally. How I memorize jiu-jitsu, how I memorize wrestling, how I memorize fights. When I watch a fight, I can usually, if I apply my memory training skills, I'll usually remember the key elements of the fight. I'll go through it. I'll remember what a guy did 10 fights ago. Okay, why I love mnemonics. I'm a mnemonics freak. I presented a mnemonic, and I tell people, like now when I give the presentation, it says competence is mastery. And then I tell people, look, really use confidence is competence, but just I don't want to offend anybody. Because confidence is mastery is a poor mnemonic, very poor. You're going to forget that. 5 years from now, I'm going to be like, wait, remember what we said about I can't remember. But if I use the term confidence is competence because they sound alike, your brain will make a connection. What does it mean confidence is competence? The more you're competent at something, the better your skill is, the greater mastery you have, the more confidence you should have. So don't go to these gurus who are going to talk to you and make you confident about your fighting. No, that's wrong. They're giving you fake confidence. You're still going to get in there and get beat up. It's delusion. Imagine I tell myself, I'm on an airplane. The pilot falls sick and I'm the only other guy on the plane. I got to land this plane, but I know nothing about aviation. And then I smack myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to talk to this guru on the phone for 5 minutes and he's going to pump me up and he's going to tell me all these, how I can do it and how I should believe in myself. And the plane's going to crash. The plane is going to crash. If the guy on the other line is not giving me technical advice, telling me step-by-step instructions, this plane is going to crash. I don't care how much the guru or whatever you want to call it, the confidence coach is pumping me up. I don't know which button to push. You have to develop skill. I always talk about in my presentation, we're going to develop skill. We identify what we want, then we develop the skill to get what we want. And the better our skill, the more confidence. Confidence is a byproduct of building skill, developing mastery. So I want you to identify what it is you want. Then I want you to identify what skill it is you would need to achieve what you want. And then I want you to bite down on that science that's going to give you that skill. Okay, you're going to go you're going to go deep into developing skill and whatever it is that you want to have. What skill is it that I'm going to develop that's going to get me what I want? I'm going to go full in to develop that skill.